Hey guys, Trapper John coming at you with another Diablo 4 video. So the server slam ended as of Sunday, I believe. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to play a whole lot of it, which I'm kind of bummed about. I was trying to get ready for our website, trying to get everything inputted on Aftershock United. However, sinuses got me. On top of that, for some reason, I was one of the unfortunate people whose PC was not able to play Diablo 4. I was able to play the beta just fine. Same PC, same components, same everything. Unfortunately, this time it wasn't stable. I could play for about 6 to 10 minutes and then it would just crash randomly. I did reach out to the developers, let them know. They didn't really follow up with me, but you know, it is what it is. I do know a lot of people had that problem, so I'm hoping that come launch day, we don't have this problem. Because if we do, it's gonna be very unfortunate because this is a brand new PC. Should be nothing wrong with my hardware. So it is what it is. Hopefully all of you though enjoyed the Grand Slam. I want to talk about the Grand Slam just a little bit more in detail, kind of the information that I found about it, also how many people were playing, and another kind of cool post from Diablo. All right, so the server slam I think goes down as a success overall. Wasn't really a success for me, but a lot of other people really enjoyed it. I did talk to a lot of actual fellow people that I know that are video game enthusiasts around me, and all of them checked it out even. They did also play, a couple of them, 2 of them played during the beta, and they played again on the server slam, and then 3 other guys that I'm friends with, they didn't play any of them. They play a lot of Path. And even they hopped in on the server slam just to check it out because they heard there's some updates, some tweaks. And I gotta say, I didn't get to play a whole lot because I was under the weather and it just, like, PC was not cooperating. Like 10 minutes of gameplay is nothing. I can't even make it through a dungeon, and then once you DC, you can't, like, you're done, right? I shouldn't say you can't make it through a dungeon. You can make it through a dungeon, misspoke there. But I mean, by the time you like set everything up, do a dungeon run, go out, blah, 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 crash, oh crap, boot it back up, repeat, take some fun out of it. I'm sure a lot of you understand that. So just to clarify that for one. But anyways, I did get to play a little bit and enough to find out that I was a big fan of what they did to the world boss. I do recall thinking the first time I fought the world boss in the beta that it was way too easy. There was no reason why a level 20 character could solo the world boss. To me, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry, but unless you have 20 plus people, I wouldn't expect us to be able to take down the world boss. If this event is supposed to be massive, huge, almost game changing, and yet you don't really have to have any stats to beat it. Like, I mean, you do have to have some skill. There is some mechanics, right, to pay attention to. Obviously, some classes do better damage than other classes. There are some meta things. We've only seen up to 20. Unfortunately, you know, until we get the live game on June 6th or June 2nd, if you pre-ordered the Ultimate bundle, we don't get to actually experience the full builds to know their full damage potential. But the simple fact that at level 20, we were able to do that much damage with the limited amount of skills that were available to us is, in my opinion, it's disheartening. I was kind of bummed, but I do think they went the right direction by making it harder on the second chance. I didn't get the mount. I'm not sure if anyone else did. I never beat Ashava. I tried twice, couldn't do it. But like I said, I couldn't really play it long enough to really make it worth my time. But overall, in general, I think they went the right direction. I kind of hope they make it a little bit more harder. And I really do think, even though, like I said, couldn't play a lot, but when I was playing, I did notice people in the open world, but I think I wish they would condense it a little bit more so that way the world felt a little bit more busy. Like, don't get me wrong, like I do enjoy like being able to play just kind of on my own sometimes, but it is kind of nice to be able to do like open world talk, communication, run into other people to recruit for dungeons and stuff. Obviously, you know, you can always join our server, AfterShockUnited.gg. We have a full Discord server full of Diablo 4 players, so you can always join there, talk to people, like-minded individuals, and play with them. No different than a lot of other services out there like Maxroll, ICBane, so on and so forth, right? But I do wish that it was a little bit more populated. I thought that was kind of lackluster personally, just because of like the mechanics, the way everything's supposed to work. And then it would promote more of the collaboration with the Ashava world boss. And also, I noticed it didn't fix the if you die, you if you die, your gear lowers by 20%, right? So if you die 5 times, you have no gear, you need to get out of there, get your gear repaired and then come back. I did notice that they still didn't fix that. It's still, in my opinion, I'm going to call it a bug because I don't think that this should be a feature if it is a feature. The simple fact that when you teleport out into, I don't know, let's say town, and you are doing that from Ashava and you use the teleport, you teleport back and you go to the same location but in a different instance, I don't agree with that. Personally, I think that's bad. I think it's going to get taken advantage of. I'm sure they'll fix it. I really hope they do. But I saw a lot of complaints about it, and I gotta tell you, I agree with them. Because I saw a couple of people who were like, oh, I almost beat Shava, and then I teleported back, fixed my gear, came back, and I didn't get the same instance. I never got it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't like the fact that that could even be a thing. It's kind of one of those things where if we're gonna spend this money, we're gonna take this much time, kind of invest in here, like, make it a little bit more fair, making it more inclusive, I guess. I don't know the word for it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like spacing out here on that one. But it's just one of those simple things. Like, they got a pretty good thing going, in my opinion, especially as I'm diving into more of the skills, thinking of theory crafting builds and stuff. There's a lot going on that lends itself to some fun potential for casual players, for hardcore players, everything, right? And they are, I feel like, moving in the right direction. There's a lot of promotion going on right now for Diablo 4, which I think is huge. It's really good for the franchise. I know they're doing some sort of like giveaway, like graphics card giveaway. They're doing, I think, if there's an LA event or something like that for launch. There's a few other like things they got going on, which I think is really neat. Like, I'm very excited for that. It's great for the game. It's great for the franchise. It's great for you, the viewer, right? Because then that means that they're getting pumped. They're excited. They're putting all their effort into this game because they think they got a gold mine and they're going to kill it. I'm rooting for them, guys. I'm rooting for them. I think Diablo needs a win. The franchise, it's not like the franchise is in dire just like disorder, right? It's just people are getting tired of D3. There's still a massive cult-like following. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say D3 is dead. Neither is D2 for that matter. Diablo Immortal, it's actually slightly making a comeback, which is, I guess, good, interesting. I don't know. Unfortunately, Diablo Immortal burned way too many bridges for me to ever want to play it again. Because they'll never change the resonance system, and I don't feel like spending any more money on that game. So I'm not just gonna grind for years. No, thank you. It doesn't sound fun at all. Like, I like seasonals. I like three months in and out, reset, try again, nerf the builds, go find another one. Like, that's my type of gameplay. I love it. So Diablo Immortal just ain't there for it no more. But anyways, I digress. Diablo 4, making good progress. Some minor complaints there about the server slam, but overall in general, I did enjoy it. What I did get to play. I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions. How did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Did you have any problems playing it? Did you play the beta and then play the server slam, vice versa? What did you guys feel about it? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, I did want to go ahead and pull up. So before making this video, I was trying to search and find just how many people actually play the server slam. So I went through, I Googled it, no avail. So then I was like, all right, well, let's go check out Diablo's official Twitter. I know they post on Twitter. I know they're good about updating the social medias. The partner program kind of lets us know that as well. They're really good and try to be transparent about it, which I really appreciate. I like it. And so I was like, oh yeah, well, they'll post those numbers on Twitter. Well, I waited a few days because I was going to make this video, and they're not anywhere to be found. So they do say, hey, you know, the server slam ended. They do have right here, right? Like it has ended. Okay. So they did that. Why they didn't give us the stats and breakdown, I'm not really entirely sure. But one thing I did think was kind of neat is the simple fact that, you know, I was just talking about the publicity and the advertisements and the trying to really get it out there, guys. Do check this out as well. This was posted 8 hours before recording this video, actually. Gaze upon a hellish masterpiece up close and personal with the Cathedral of Diablo 360-degree experience. So this is a chapel that they actually painted. Now, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't deeply look into this. I clicked the link and checked it out, and that's what I'm gonna show you because I thought it was cool. I don't know if this is actually real. I would assume, knowing Blizzard, Diablo, probably. It's probably some sort of cosmetic overlay. But if you go into there, you click the link, you can kind of see where, okay, so you're in a live 360. What this means is basically someone went in there and captured everything. You can do that on your cell phone. A lot of times people do that to have those 360 views. So you can kind of see the cathedral as if you were there real time. And you'll notice at the top here, you can even zoom in. You can see the mural, the artwork they got at the top here, right? You can see it's all Diablo themed. You got the necromancer there. You got, you know, some sort of epic battle going on here. You know, it's like, you know, there she is, you know, our mother, our savior, right? And it's very interesting. You can kind of see the paintings on the wall and everything they got going on. You can go ahead and zoom in and go forward like you're walking forward, right? And then as you can see here in the back, we go all the way in the back here, we can actually kind of see like, okay, here's the epic battle scene. And overall, I think this is really neat. It looks very real, so I think they did do this. But like you can see here with these paintings that they have probably on wood propped up with some boards here. I'm assuming this is maybe a vinyl wrap. I hope they didn't really like defile the church for this. Not really religious myself, but you know, I know some people would be a little upset about it nonetheless. But it was really cool, like the kind of display that they showed here, and I really think it was a good idea of Diablo to kind of show that, right? Like this is going on. For those in this area, you can go look at this all live. Like you can see this in real time. I'm showing you obviously on a YouTube video, but those that are near it can go check it out. And I love those types of things. I love like how they've been doing the Hell's Inc, where they're getting people engagement and like people are meeting real life players out in the world gatherings. It kind of makes me want to try to organize something myself with my community. I'm located in Michigan. Trying to see, I know I have a lot of Diablo 4 players around me. Trying to see if we can get some people together to go to like after the bar, do some sort of fun activity. We may do that, especially as part of Aftershock United. We're kind of good about like wanting to get together, host events, that kind of stuff. So we'll definitely do something, I think, for Diablo 4. I just don't know what yet. But I thought it was really neat. I really wanted to show it that they did this because even though I wasn't as impressed with the server slam as some people, and I did enjoy it, I was very impressed with the simple fact that what this is, right? Like it's not like it's not everyone's doing this type of method of advertisement, right, for their games, and I like it. It's different. It's very unique, and props to you, Diablo, for considering it and doing it. That's gonna do it for this video. I know nothing is really major. Most of it was just my kind of opinion. Apologize if you didn't like it, but that's who I am. If you did like it though, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. My subscriber count has been dropping rapidly, especially because I haven't been able to put out as much content because I've been sick, traveling for work, so on and so forth. I'm trying to get the website done. If you have not checked out our website yet, you may want to go check it out. It's aftershockunited.gg. You can see me right up there in the right-hand corner with a veiled shot, Darth microtransaction, and Chosen. As you can see here, we have all of the articles we've been writing. Now, obviously, we have a lot of people who've been writing our articles. I'm kind of filling out all the wiki type information. If you have opinions on that, leave a comment down below. If you want to help, leave a comment down below. But I will hopefully have all the wiki information uploaded and done before launch. And that way we can really focus on hammering out articles, guides, build guides, testing, everything. We're going to cover it all. We're going to have fun with it. So definitely go check out the website, check us out. And that's going to do it for this video. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.